All right, well, we're live up in pretty short order, so let's see what happens here. Okay, it looks like crap. I look like crap. This camera looks like I'm under a front-facing camera that looks smudged. But hey, I mean, it's better than nothing. I gotta see how this thing does anyway. So far so good. Hopefully the front-facing camera holds up too. I hope so. While I'm at it, take this to the garbage because it needs to be taken to the garbage. I mean, the low light actually isn't too bad, but again, it like ridiculously over softens my face. A lot of Androids tend to do that, and they also make my face look overly red when it's really not this red in real life. Hence why I prefer the iPhone front-facing camera because I don't look red. I actually have a natural skin tone. I partially blame the shirt, but I don't think that's the entire thing of it. But I'll cut this thing some slack for the wide-angle lens. I do like that. Don't have to hold it nearly as far away from my face. Not like that matters because I mean I have long arms, so I mean. Anyway, I'll quit blabbing. Wait for some people to show up potentially. Although probably everybody's at work, so the likelihood of me getting somebody on the stream is going to be probably nil. But anyway, so let's see about maybe here in a little bit. Getting a fire started in the fireplace, but for right now I'll wait. Well, so far it seems to be holding itself up as it should, because this phone realistically is just about 2 years old, I think, maybe. I remember when the Moto Z2 Force came out. The Z3 Force came out this year, so I think the Moto Z2 Force came out last year. Don't remember. But anyway. Yeah, it really tends to blow out my face because of the shirt. That's interesting. Well, I got a feeling that. Oh, we do got a viewer. Okay, cool. I was thinking I was going to have to shut this off because nobody's going to come in, but I usually have to give these streams a few minutes before somebody joins in. Hello, one viewer. Welcome to the land of nothingness. Yeah, slow and boring today. Yeah, you got that right. Well, I'm test streaming from my Android because I wanted to see how well the streaming performance is. The front camera is okay. It's a decent front camera. I like the wide angle lens on it, but I will say though it makes my face look red, as most Androids do, because both my iPhones are up there at the moment. But yeah, I figured. Well, it looks terrible. Let me see if I can clean my lens up here, because that looked horrible. It's much better. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, working on a video here. I got like a ton of different videos I'm working on. Actually, got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then thinking I need to do 1704, 1710, 1804, and 1810. And then obviously 1904 is not out yet, so I can't review 1904 or look at 1904 at the very least. That's not going to be coming out till April next year, of course. But anyway, so figured I'd do something a little bit different because I need to get off my lazy bum and find something to do. So don't mind the background noise, it's the heater, because my room is like freezing cold. So I'm going to go and switch back to the front camera. Of course, I can't hit the buttons properly. I suppose you could probably read what's in the news, but who wants to do that? Actually, I know what I could technically do. Excuse my mess of a desk, although that's not to be unexpected. I think what I'm going to go ahead and try to do is make a... Whoops, I'm blocking the camera again. I'm thinking we're going to make ourselves a Longhorn USB stick. I have the Longhorn 4008 ISO here. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, and I hope I don't have a duplicate extraction in here, because otherwise I'm going to delete it. Yeah, I do. I'm going to go ahead and just delete that one, and then That's 4011. Let's see here. Rufus. Okay. Your monitor setup looks kind of like mine, older Dell with soundbar and P2214H without one. Yeah, I think this is my P2214H. I forget my model numbers. Yeah, P2214H. This one does not have the soundbar because I have my external sound system hooked up to the Dell Precision. Unable to access update data. Maybe because there's no update for Rufus? I don't know why it was saying that. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and grab a USB stick that I don't care about erasing. I think this one ought to do the trick. There we go. So let's go ahead and pick our Longhorn 4008 ISO. Now, I don't know if it's going to work on the Inspiron 5100. It still has build 3718 on it. And of course, I'm not going to be able to turn on the battery because the battery's finally gone to hell in a handbasket with this thing, so the battery no longer works. I think I've shown that before, though. Not on YouTube, at least, but on the Discord. But this still has 3718 on it, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do an in-place upgrade to build 4008. That'd be kind of funny if I could, though, but I doubt it because I'm sure there's some random obscure build that I would need as a minimum that I don't have, and that I don't care to go research right at the moment because I already have 4008 downloaded, so I might as well do that. I don't even have a YouTube thumbnail made for 4008 either, so that doesn't help matters any. But I'm going to go see if I can. Well, first things first, I'm going to get that 4008 ISO going with that. This image is either non-bootable or uses a boot compression method that is not supported by Rufus. Nice. I almost wonder if I'm going to have to burn that one directly to a CD. Not that I haven't done that before, but I try to avoid all possible attempts to have to burn onto a CD because obviously with a CD you only get one shot. And I don't want to be wasting all my CDs, even though I've got plenty of them. And I think I got another whole stack of CDs somewhere else that I can rip through if I needed to. Those are all burned discs there. So anyway, I was going to check to see if I had some. Yeah, I don't have any CDRWs, unfortunately. I'd love to have some CDRWs, but I haven't been checking the local stores to see if there's any new packs of CDRs. Yeah, that is true. CDRWs you can only use so many times, and then they start to develop bad sectors and so on and so forth. And plus, if you make an image onto them, they can be unreliable because they can corrupt data easily. So, and then another thing, some disk drives don't like CDRW disks, especially the burned ones. Like the older, like really old CD-ROM drives, they hate CDRWs with a passion. So, luckily, I don't think the Inspiron 5100 would fall under that. It has a fairly modern optical drive that burns CDRWs, so I don't think that would be an issue. But still, I worry about it. Anyway, I'm blabbing in front of the freaking camera at this point. I was going to go check Rufus for updates. And sorry if I cover the lens up at any given point, because I'm not used to streaming with my Moto Z2 IV, so I just figured I'd give it a shot today. 3.3 is still the latest one. Okay, fair enough then. That's what I'm running. My GX110 takes CDRWs fine, despite only having a low-end CD drive. And sometimes you do get lucky. Some drives are perfectly capable of reading CDRW discs, and some don't. It's just luck of the draw. That's just how those things go. So, I guess, let me try this one more time. Maybe my ISO extraction is bad. Because, I mean, this is a Longhorn USB stick after all, so it's going to be to no surprise about to burn it onto a CD. It also could be that my flash drive is in an improper format, because that does tend to happen. Because it's set to exFAT right now, so let me format that as FAT32 and try again. Because it's not going to... Oh, no, NTFS. That's what I need to do, is NTFS. Oh, I'm knocking the camera out of focus. That was smart. Overall, I don't think the video quality, except for blowing out the monitor, although that's not necessarily the phone's fault. I don't think the video quality on the Moto Z2 Force is bad. I think it looks pretty damn good, especially when you got the. I don't think it's making utilization of it in the streaming interface, but this has some pretty stable optical image stabilization in it, and it works pretty good. I wouldn't use this for YouTube necessarily because, again, the exposure tends to be hit or miss, and it's so easy to block the lens. Um, and plus, it's a lot harder to get the footage off of this thing into the Mac, for example, because the Android file transfer program that is on Mac, I'll Launchpad's on this screen. This program here is the biggest piece of shit I've ever used. The worst piece of shit software I've ever used. That comes directly from Android themselves, and it's still absolutely garbage. I hate it. It is that bad. So if I needed to transfer footage off of, Android file transfer, it's Macintosh only, because of course Windows PCs natively recognize Android devices, of course, but Macs don't. So you have to use that particular program to connect to your Android, and it is the literally biggest piece of shit I've ever used. It takes like 18,000 different tries to get the phone to connect properly as a storage device, and then you start copying a load of files, and then it stops like 25% of the way through, giving you some random error even though the phone is still perfectly well connected with a good cable and everything. And so you have to go through the process of reconnecting it 15,000 times, and then it starts to work again, and then it doesn't work. And it's just a back and forth procedure. It's so irritatingly annoying. I just use Windows for that sort of thing if I'm going to deal with an Android, because I just can't stand it on Mac. It is the worst. So, yeah, Windows, as much as I hate the Windows version of it, it's a far cry better than the one on the Mac. Oh my god. I only have the one on the Mac as an emergency, just in case, I'm out and about and I only have my MacBook Pro and I need to transfer something off of an Android, then, hey, I got something, but it is far from ideal. I really don't like it. So I just use Windows if I can. Anyway, I'm still blabbing. You know what? Just because, whatever. I'm just going to burn a CD. You only live once, right? And so do these YouTube videos. Man, that CD is dusty as fuck. Holy crap. Of course, it's no surprise that the fireplace is right next to my room, so all the ash from that tends to fly in my room through that little vent hole. Well, hopefully I don't have a dud image and I make a bum disc. That would suck, but that's luck of the draw with CDs these days. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and burn disk image. And of course it freezes the whole Windows Explorer while it loads. There we go. And I think we'll do the verification step just because I'm not sure about this ISO. I'm going to do a verification just to play it safe. So I'm going to go ahead and let that start burning. Supposed to do like a little live vlog thing today. Why not? I was going to initially we play song suggestions from us by EC. If YouTube didn't have such a problem with copyright, then I would. But I'm not going to try to deal with a copyright thing on my stream. Not that I could take it down, but I mean, if I get a copyright strike, then I have to leave it up while I dispute claims, and I don't want to do that because it's going to cause hell in a handbasket for my YouTube channel. And that's exactly what I don't need right now. So, I do appreciate the suggestion, but there's not much I can do with the policies of YouTube. I have to work with what they have. I almost wonder, can I enable the front-facing flash on this? Oh, hey, I can. That's cool. This actually has a front-facing flash, so, it doesn't look great, but hey, at least it has one. That's pretty cool, though. Then I can spy on the dog. On the ocean. Darla! Darla! I booted her out of the bathroom, so she's not happy with me. But she's not supposed to be in the bathroom because she tends to pee on stuff. Dog's problems, or dog problems. It's not a plural. I only have one dog. Anyway, I was washing my carafe for my coffee pot. I think it's pretty much dry at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid back on. And where the frig I put the carafe lid at? Where did I stick that thing? Oh, that's right there. Duh, I'm blind. And I think we'll make a fresh pot of coffee while that CD burns. Not the most visually exciting thing, but I gotta have something to roll with. How's my battery doing on this thing? I actually wanted to check. We're at 84%, and I started the stream at 100, and I'm 15 minutes in, so we're going to see how long the Moto Z2 Force lasts on a charge while we're streaming before I got to plug it in. Because my iPhone 6s normally streams for about an hour on average before it pops up the low battery warning. Same thing on the iPhone SE, give or take maybe 10 minutes, depending on the temperature of the phone and whatnot, and how many notifications I get from Patrick spamming the Discord, because that's a real thing. Let's see, pop the carrot back here. But yeah, I got one K-Cup left. I want to save my K-Cup for tomorrow. So, what do you do, right? Okay, I'm going to set you guys over here on something to hopefully not 100% block the camera. Yeah, I know Patrick's been busy, but I mean, like, you know, previous streams where he usually likes to dick around with the Discord and blip, 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 the Discord while I'm trying to stream as a joke. I remember when he used to do that. And I remember when I had my Galaxy S6 Edge and I was streaming with that, and he was spamming the Discord and it kept going off so loudly in the stream. Oh, those days are over, unfortunately, but this thing's muted, so if I get any Discord notifications, it'll just vibrate. Hey, I'm smart. But yeah, in all reality, I mean, other than making everything look extremely soft, this front camera's pretty wide, and I don't mind it at all. It looks pretty good. But again, it really makes my face look soft, and that I don't like, because iPhones usually tend to get the front cameras tack sharp, and they look pretty good from a distance, but it could be the glare from the kitchen window that's causing it to go soft because it's compensating for that. I don't have a lick of clue, but whatever. Yes, live coffee making with Jordan. Very exciting video content. Ooh, we're running low on coffee. I'm gonna have to get some more. Oh no! I'm about to lose it on the floor as well. That would be a great, fun mess to clean up. That's what she said. All right. I'm thinking we're gonna make 10 cups, so I'll be right back. I gotta fill the carafe. Okay. Oh, we got some viewers coming into the stream. Hello, everyone. I haven't seen your comments if you've participated in the chat yet, but welcome to kind of like a sort of live vlog of the day, kind of like a behind-the-scenes thing, only live. Although, really, my life's not that exciting, so whatever. All right, now we got coffee going. So let's go ahead and pop back in my room. I'm gonna shut my heater off just in case the thing pulls like 1,000 watts or something like that, and tends to pop a breaker because our house is old and tends to pop breakers a lot. I was having to deal with that last night. I was trying to make a bag of popcorn. The frickin' breaker for the kitchen in Mom's bedroom kept popping. It's really annoying. So I couldn't finish popping a bag of popcorn because it kept popping the breaker. It was really annoying. So I got like 3/4 of a bag of popcorn because I don't want to keep popping the damn breaker. Really annoying. But we're on the verifying disk phase, and I believe we are done now. So hopefully we should have a good disk. I'm going to go ahead and set you guys there. Hope we don't fall over. And while I'm at it, what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug the power supply in for the Inspiron 5100. And that thing will pretty much act like my room heater, essentially. We'll just put it that way. Plug that cable. Unplug the old MacBook. And then don't fall over. That would be useful. Okay. Then plugging in power. And we are live. Okay, cool. Sweet. What's been in the chat? Turn on every Pentium 4 you have in the same room. Well, the only Pentium 4s I have in the same room are, the old Inspiron 5100 here. That obviously has a Pentium 4 in it. And then the only other Pentium 4 that I have in here is the Optiplex GX240. Although I could turn that on technically. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. Man, I gotta put the Inspiron 5100 down, and it's a heavy son of a bitch. I gotta turn the monitor on and turn the speakers on. Windows 98 on this thing starts up in record time for having a mechanical hard drive and 384 megs of RAM and a 1.7 gigahertz Pentium 4. This thing starts up in record time for Windows 98. It's pretty impressive, actually. Although I imagine 512 megs would make it boot up a little bit quicker. Probably help out with the web browsing performance and multitasking. But 384 megs is perfectly adequate for Windows 98 and what I'm going to be doing with it. Because, it's fully up-to-date Windows 98 for what it is, so that's pretty good. And I've got a bunch of unofficial software. Oh, by the way, Versa, I uninstalled that antivirus because I didn't want it sitting there telling me, oh man, your trial ran out all the time whenever I booted up the computer, so I uninstalled it. And yeah, I need to get a wallpaper too. Maybe I'll set a Poke Girl. I don't freaking know. Okay, I heard the disc pop out, so we're done. I'm going to tell this to close. All right. Careful. I know my room's a mess. Although, it's not as bad as UXW Bill, so I guess you can't bitch too much. Holy fuck! Okay, this is not a one-hand pickup laptop. Just saying it now. Okay. This drive's down here. Actually, first let's boot up the hard drive. We'll test to make sure the disk actually reads first before I do anything else. Sounds good. Sounds like a happy optical drive. Oh yeah, she spun up to full 24 speed. At least it did. Oh man, this thinks it's December 1st, 2002. How lovely. Of course, there's no sound card installed at the moment. Because I think this also has one of those analog devices, audio chips, that doesn't install if it's not running Windows XP and Windows XP only. One of those stupid chips. Do 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 bum badum bum 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 bum. Windows product must be activated within 4 days. No. I like how I waited all that time for it to pop that message box up. Anyway. Catching up on the chat here. At least your sound card even works in Windows XP. Yeah, that is true. This laptop is designed for XP after all, and there's only drivers on Dell's website for XP. Like, no other OS, just XP. It's kind of annoying. Although unofficially, technically, this does have drivers for Windows 98 SE and 2000 and ME, and in addition to XP. And then the XP drivers will work pretty reliably under Windows Vista. So it's a pretty versatile little laptop for its day. About 2002 vintage. 2.4 gigahertz Pentium 4 with 768 megs of memory. And of course, the ATI Mobility Radeon 7500, or as Dell likes to call it, the ATI Mobility Radeon M7 in the drivers. All right, that's a good sign. It sees the disk. Before I get started, though, I need to, well, I guess it really wouldn't matter if I'm installing it now. I just need to make sure that I do it after it restarts or something. And make sure I get the time right, because I think it's some late date 2003. I don't remember. Of course, 4008 has this new setup process, and I'm thinking actually of doing do a clean install. Yes, I think I'm going to do a clean install and seeing if it boots up, because if not, I'll do the installation from within 3718, but I want to try and boot it up first. Of course, the text-based portion of setup will work just fine. So low quality stream. Is it low quality like right now, as in it looks crap, or yeah, his CenturyLink Wi-Fi sucks. That is true. That is so absolutely true. And I've downgraded my cell data plan, so I can't stream on the iPhone 6s data, because I don't have that much data, and I want to kind of keep it just in case of an emergency. Although what I will do is I will oh good. That's starting up just fine. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and shut that down. I almost wonder if that was downloading updates or something. I'm thinking for the Longhorn 4008 video, which I'll probably more than likely make live on video in front of you guys. It's like 144p. Yeah, my apologies for that. I love how everything's trying to go online these days, but our internet around here can't even begin to keep up with it. Like, it seriously can't. It also could be Android. It could be the Android. I don't have a clue. I'm going to blame Android on this one first, just because Android doesn't like to allocate network resources properly whenever you're doing something like this. Oh man, the screen doesn't exactly have the greatest viewing angles on the camera. We should have the new Longhorn boot screen here. Nope. Oh, that's right. This phase of setup, this still has the XP startup screen. I forgot about that. Build 4015 updated the boot up screen for the live disk image. I remember now. Yeah, that CD drive sounds healthy. She likes the disc. She likes the disc. I think her coffee's about done brewing in there. No mouse driver yet. Although, again, to give it some credit, this is booting off a CD, so I'll give it some time. Oh, there we go. Any second now, we should have our setup process. Should have the please wait thing. Oh, reduce the color depth. Ew. Why did it do that? And there we go. Sweet. All right. Now the only unfortunate thing, I gotta go find the product key. So I'll have to boot that back up here. God, that thing's hard drive is loud. I wonder how much memory we're using here. Oh, we're barely even busting 64 megs of RAM. Nice. This has plenty of memory to run all the pre-reset builds anyway. So I'm not worried about it. Okay, so now I gotta open up a new tab in... Oops, I pressed refresh like an idiot. So Longhorn... This will have all the license keys on it. 4008. Okay, so it's the same product key. Although when it restarts, I'll have to change the BIOS date to February 20th, 2003. In fact, I'll probably do that before I start the setup. I will do that before I start. All right. That's not what I wanted to do. It'll be March, or no, for March, damn it. February 20th. And then 2003. Wait. No. Just wait for a Dell system to repost itself. Or it just simply won't. I guess I gotta do that myself. Or no, I was gonna go back in the setup and see if it had the date and time set properly. Oh, I restarted on the BIOS. Now I gotta wait for it to do the whole freaking memory test. Ah, I hate when I have to do that. Okay, good. It did stick. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off for now. And then it's coffee time, boys. All right, 2 hands. Oh God. This is a beast of a laptop just because of how much girth it has. It's so huge. Anywho, coffee takes priority. Well, and Windows 98 probably better anyway. Let's see how we're looking in here. All right, full carafe. I love that kind. Okay, let's see if I can find a spot to set guys down here. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Okay, I think we're good. Oh. Oops. I refill my sugar thing, but I'll use up what's left in there. Whoa, hello. Maybe not. All right, well, we're going to have like a super duper sweet cup of coffee because I just dumped a whole crap ton of sugar in it. Whoops. That's what you get when you're live. You don't pay attention. I didn't realize there's that much in the bottom of that. I thought there wasn't. All right, boys, we're having a super duper sweet cup of coffee today. This is probably going to taste extremely weird, but I'm not letting this go to waste unless it tastes extremely weird to the point where I don't like it. Okay. Oh God, I can feel the sugar at the bottom. Holy crap. What I might just have to do is keep dumping coffee in every so often to keep diluting all the sugar. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. This is going to taste funny. All right. Live, extremely over-sweetened coffee taste test. Oh, yeah. It's a sweet one. Whoo! Whoo! She's sweet. Not as bad as I thought, though. Oh, God, that is really, really sweet. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Potent. Potent in the sugar. Holy moly. Let's see what the chat had to think about that. Oh, well, nothing yet. Well, damn, I thought people were going to have funny remarks on me screwing up on my coffee. Yeah, I think we're gonna go and ditch that cup. I can't drink that. That's just way too sweet. Oh man, that is just overbearing. Ooh. Oh, I can still taste that. Holy shit. Oh man. That was a potent one. Oh. Word of the wise, pay attention to how much sugar you put in your coffee. Otherwise, it's going to taste really sweet. Okay, take two. Let's see if we can do this properly this time. Now I've dumped like 6,000 pounds of sugar in a coffee cup. I hate to put coffee to waste, but that one I just could not drink. Okay. That's going to be a little bit better. Well, that and I hate to waste creamer too, actually, come think of it, because I love my peppermint mocha. It's good stuff. I just hate to waste coffee creamer because shit's expensive, boys. Especially around here it is. I mean, seriously expensive. It's like $4 for a jug that size. It's stupid. Like nearly $4.50 after sales tax. Okay. More responsible cup of coffee this time. Let's try it. Let's see if it's not so overbearing on the sugar. Okay. That's more tolerable than the last one. Holy crap. That was way too sweet. In fact, it's not even that sweet. But hey, I'll take that. Have a little bit more of a bitter tasting coffee over the oversweetened one. So it'll be a little bit lighter on the sugar intake here. Okay. Now we can go ahead and start preparing for the video. Nah, just do straight black. I could do that too. I mean, hell, there's some coffee stuff that you can drink black and it's actually not bad. I've done it before. Not ideal, but I've done it before. Anyway, let me go and set this down here and then we'll get into this. So I imagine what I'm going to have to do is more than likely, well, I got to have some kind of a camera to do this. Probably just use the iPhone 6S for this. So come on, why do you not recognize my finger? Okay. I'm going to turn Do Not Disturb off, and then you streaming off your data or Wi-Fi? I'm on Wi-Fi, and I'm also on the Moto Z2 Force. Decided I'd switch things up today. Use a different device for streaming, just because I wanted to test out how the Moto Z2 Force handles a YouTube live stream. And so far, other than the front-facing camera making me look unusually soft, it's not bad. I like the wide-angle lens on this. It actually looks pretty good. Oh, goodness. Coffee burps notwithstanding. But it's not bad looking. Although I partially blame the shirt for why my face looks red, because a lot of Android front-facing cameras tend to do that. They make my face look over red. But, anywho. I was going to show you guys on my Windows 98 box here, I got some useful utilities for checking hard drive health. I don't know what exactly they're called, but let's see here. What's down here? Can I show the program? Yeah. So this is a Western Digital 10 gig drive, and it's looking good. Very good health. Predictions precision. Interesting. But hey, not bad. So, nice utility to have. So I can check the health of hard drives from this machine if I really needed to. And then there's some other nice utility. Do I have HD Tune? Yes, I do have HD Tune. You betcha I do. It doesn't seem to work. I need a DLL file. Not unexpected. A lot of these programs Probably running under kernel X, so it's probably what's screwing them up. I just need to go download a whole crap ton of DLL files and get everything working. So it's still a bit of a work in progress, but it's coming along. I mean, I've got an up-to-date for Windows 98 anyway, set of web browsers. So I got Firefox 10 ESR running under kernel X, and then I've got Opera 12.02.1578 running under kernel X, which I can rename that shortcut because it doesn't need to be that horrendously long. It just needs to be Opera. Then, of course, Outlook Express is installed. I actually have a pretty recent version of VLC. I think it's 2.0.4 that I have installed at the moment. 2.0.5. Okay. I'm looking to test some newer versions because they are known to work under kernel X on Windows 98. But that's a work in progress. And then I tried to get CCleaner version 3 to work. But I just kept running into errors. So I'll look into that further. Might see if I can get a newer CCleaner to run, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think when version 3 came out, they dropped all sorts of Win9x support, so it might not be a thing I can actually do. Not unexpected, of course, because a lot of software around the turn of 2006 and whatnot dropped DOS support. Although that program came out in 2010, so much later. Of course, I got uTorrent, a fairly recent version of it too. It's a little glitchy, but it does work. Again, running under kernel X, so I don't know what it's going to bring up here. It does tend to glitch the system tray down here, but it does work. And I imagine if I do the Revolution Pack 9 and I install that, it might fix these icons. In fact, I might actually see if we can do that here on the stream before I do the oh god, I was trying to load Discord on this. No, that didn't work. So yeah, this is an ongoing project, as I've probably said already, but I'm gonna say it again because why not? Move this stuff out of the way here. Decided to upload the old unboxing of the mid-2010 MacBook. Oh, Jesus. I'll bet that went successfully, just like mine did. Okay. Revolution Pack 9. I believe there's a Windows 98 thing for that. Oh, well. Might help if the internet was plugged in on the back. I forgot I had it plugged into the MacBook here. See if I can grab that without knocking the whole power thing off, because that tends to happen. Let me see here. Enable flash. You guys get to act as my flashlight real quick. So, hooray for great streaming quality. Tomorrow is the my God, I can't even speak today. Tomorrow is the Marine Corps birthday. Nice. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Now it should work. Once it realizes it has a network connection. Seriously, why are we not working? Oh, it's still acquiring an IP address. Well, that's no surprise. This is also another thing that's not in Windows 98 by default. Whenever we want to connect to the network, that would be fantastic. Oh, those icons lit up there. Come on. You can do it. Imagine if I have to renew. Okay, there we go. We're connected. All right, instant. Perfect. Okay, so Revolutions Pack 9. Now, given the web browser that's running, it actually loads websites for the most part correctly. There are some sites that have specific code that won't run on Opera because this is a 2013 browser, to no surprise. But for the most part, everywhere you go, it just seems to work. Of course, my mouse doesn't have a scroll wheel, but, you know, it is what it is. This is a pretty slow loading website due to the lack of RAM, but it does load eventually once you give it enough time. It's kind of one of these sites where you got to kick back and drink a cup of coffee while you wait for a website to load. I mean, it's not as bad as dial-up, but it's pretty close. Because it tends to lock the whole computer up while it's loading all the web elements. More coffee. My cup looks so gross. Okay. All right, we're almost there. Hasn't yet loaded all the icons yet, but we're getting closer. At least it's not doing that weird font thing where it was loading these weird fonts. Like these fonts like this one here. They're like extremely blocky and huge and bold, and they're really strange looking. Anyway, come on, Opera, let me scroll. There we go. Let's see, usability and effects, and it just froze on me. Come on, there we go. I don't know if you. Oh, there it is. Okay, latest version there. Cool. Cool. All right, save the desktop. That's fine. I'm sure the 90s website fogcam.org will work fine. Probably. I'm not going to bother loading it, but I'm sure it does work fine. I don't know what it is about Windows 98, but anything over Ethernet tends to download at the speed of a dead slug. That's an OS limitation, not our internet connection. I don't know why it downloads that slow, but it does. Or at least it's this way on this computer at the very least. Probably because it doesn't have gigabit Ethernet, but that wouldn't be a limitation of the Ethernet controller on the computer limiting the download speeds. All right, and we're done. So let's see if we can go ahead and install this here. GDI runtime is required. Yes. And I don't know if it's going to load the web browser in the background. I have no idea. So anyway, customize. Skinning support, 32-bit icon support, configuration program. Sure. Sure, that sounds good to me. I installed this on my GX 150, and it worked pretty well. So we'll see how it works on this one. You can definitely hear the bearings in that hard drive screaming away in there. The old Western Digital 10 gig drive. Well, already I noticed the difference with the Internet Explorer icon. Yeah, I know the DLL is required. Shut up. I'll get that in a minute. But I already noticed that the Outlook Express icon looks better. The Internet Explorer icon looks better. CCleaner definitely looks a lot sharper, a lot cleaner. So, much needed improvements. All right, so whenever this decides it wants to finish starting the rest of the way up, we can go ahead and launch a web browser. So my issue with Windows 98 is an IRQ conflict. There might be IRQ jumpers on the GX110's motherboard and or sound card. That's certainly a possibility. Can't discount IRQ conflicts, but I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and load a different tab here. We're going to go to Google. I think I remember I had to do this on Windows ME as well. I had to go find this DLL file. Okay, we go download ourselves GDI plus.dll, and I imagine to download the Windows XP version of the file. For a second, I thought you were on the Pirate Bay. No, not quite. Not quite. No, the website's not broken. That's just an Opera thing. It tends to load all the elements one at a time. See? Oh, there's that weird font. Look at that. That's exactly what I was talking about. That weird blocky font that makes everything look bizarre. I imagine what I'm going to need to do is get some fonts from a newer version of Windows. I clicked the wrong button like an idiot. I don't want that. I want the... Damn it, get out of here. Can I not? Come on. Come on, man. Where's the X button on this? This box is like following me around. Like, come on, man. There we go. Okay. So we want the 5.1 32-bit. Come on. This website tends to be quite slow, but it does work. Just gotta be patient with it. And it's also partially the fault of this really slow Pentium 4. And I mean, it's really slow. But she gets the job did. For Windows 98 at least. Gets the job did. But yeah, this thing could seriously benefit from having some fonts, because I have no idea what font this is that it's trying to use. This isn't a Williamette, it's actually a Northwood. It's just a very, very slow Northwood. Fun fact of the day. Oh, that's a much better download speed. Look at that. Not bad. I don't think it's going to tell me. Yeah, it's just going to say Windows 98 2nd edition in there. Let's go to DXDiag, though. Yes, that's fine. Give it a minute. Oh, yeah. 1.7 gigahertz Pentium 4. It's a very, very early Northwood, as far as I remember. And there's the video card, ATI Rage 128 Ultra. Is it a Williamette? I don't remember. It's on socket 478, so it very well could be a Williamette. I don't remember. I have to download CPU-Z. In fact, let's go do that right now. Let's go download CPU-Z and we'll find that out. Let's see if... I know I have a 1.8 and a 1.5 Williamette as well. This very well could be a Williamette. I cannot remember for the life of me. I've never actually looked it up on this particular system, so we'll find out together. In the meantime, we're going to go and extract the zip file. Interestingly, it opened up an Internet Explorer. I don't know why. Anyway, we're going to copy. We're going to go to the C drive, Windows, System, and whoops, and we're going to paste. And now it should let me open the configuration utility. Cool. All right. So, yeah, shut up, Internet Explorer 6. Good old Internet Explorer. Good old Internet Explorer. So we're going to go ahead and enable the watercolor theme. Oh, shut up. I don't care. No. Get out of here. Enable the watercolor theme. Oh, come on. Seriously? All right, 1 minute. Yep. Oh, I'm just sitting here at home at the moment. Mm-hmm. I don't, actually. Nope. I don't know yet. No. Well, it's not that I'm aware of. Okay. Right, right. Yeah, maybe we'll see. If I'm out in the house. If I'm out of the house. Yeah, if I'm out of the house. I'm not out of the house. I said if I was out of the house. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I saw that. I I didn't I didn't watch it that far. I only saw like a couple seconds of it. Hmm. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention to the temperature. Gotcha. Yeah, that is true. Okay. Uh-huh. Bye. Sorry about the interruption. Oh, looks like we're working. Got our lovely watercolor theme going on here. Of course, it changes the taskbar as well. I have this set on the Windows ME box. And I also notice this says Windows XP MCE. You don't need Windows, you just need Windows. Perfect. Windows 7. I'm almost curious to see what this actually looks like. Ah, pretty close. Pretty good. Not quite. I want to see if this does the super bar thing. Let me see. Oh, it kind of does. It enlarges the taskbar at least. Huh. What about Black Mesa? Uh, I don't know about this one. I don't really like the buttons necessarily, but it's not a bad looking theme. Uh, but personally, I like the watercolor one. That's my favorite one. And there we go. And I usually like to set the XP icons, although that might require a reboot to get them looking proper. Oh, well, the recycle bin icons there, the Internet Explorer icons there, Network Neighborhood, Mic Meter. Okay, it pretty well copied all the XP icons over. Not bad, not bad. And even the ones in the start menu, for the most part, carried over. That's pretty cool. Not bad at all. Of course, there is effects like the fade effect you can enable and show window contents while dragging, and then all this lovely stuff. You can turn it all on. And now it really looks like XP with the drop shadow on the fonts on the desktop, so on and so forth. Of course, I got to find another wallpaper to set, so oops. I do know a website where you can get Windows 98 benchmarks, and if you want, I can put in Discord. Nah, I'm fine. Alrighty, let's see if this will let me actually run this. Oh goodness, excuse me. Of course, this website's really slow because it's got a ton of advertisements. It works well enough for me to at least download the program, so good enough for me. Lovely download speeds, am I right? But yeah, I'm almost good enough to get this. What am I trying to say here? I almost have this ready to go for a demonstration video. That's what I meant to say. I'm not speaking properly today. Blah blah blah. To my Sensi. Ooh, you hit an hour, and the Moto Z2 Force is at 57% battery. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. This program does not support the version of Windows your computer is running. Well, we can fix that. Maybe. Let's try that. Haha. I can get around your stupid limitation, CPU-Z. Haha. Can't stop me. It is a Willamette. Okay. Well, we confirmed it then. Yep, 256K level 2 cache. Okay. This is a Willamette then. Alright. Doesn't detect the motherboard. Doesn't detect the memory or the graphics or anything because this program's so damn old. But hey, why not the 98 version of CPU-Z? Well, I can't be bothered to go and download the 98 version. It's not really worth my time. And besides, any version of CPU-Z will pretty much detect your CPU the same way anyway, so I really couldn't care less. Uh-oh. Patrick's messaging in the Discord. Oh, no. I gotta find what I need to set. Anybody got any ideas? Because I don't know what I want to set as my wallpaper. And then I'm probably going to get to recording the Longhorn 4008 video. I want to get that done, and then maybe I'll go pester Chris. I don't know. Find something to do. Like make it Serena from Pokemon and make it the Versa special. Right. This is going to be the death of this YouTube channel due to copyright problems. I just know it. Although I do have something I can do. Let's just trigger good old Versa here. See if we can download a horrendously low resolution image. Oh, that's not what I wanted to load. I want to save image. Or use image on the desktop. There we go. And then go into display properties, and then we press stretch. There we go. There we go. That looks great. Looks fantastic. Trust me, it looks better on the camera than it does in real life. It looks horrible in real life. Oh my word. That's like the best thing I've done. Oh my god, that's funnier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, enough of that. Okay. Goodness gracious, what am I going to set? Maybe I'll set that one. Looks I could have fun with that, but we're going to try to make this Vine Sauce Joel, or at least not as badly, because that's what this is looking like. Oh, I just noticed it's rolling into itself. That's great. No, if you want to make this even better, got to get some Slipknot in there. Grab a really low resolution Slipknot wallpaper here. Oh, what? Did that one not take? Aw. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Need an image of Slipknot. Yes! There we go! We got the ultimate 2002 experience! Oh my god. Oh man. This looks great. Ultimate. Oh god, I'm yawning now. Crap. Okay, I've had my fun with that. GX110 could have been built in 2002, but mine was built in third quarter of 2001. Oh, which the stupid me. me see, actually. Nope, label's not on that side. It's on the other side. Of course, I'm probably not going to be able to read it at this angle because it's going to be so far against the dresser that I can't even read back there. One moment here, please. Oh, God. Oh, this is not going to work out in my favor now, isn't it? Scanning Moto Z2 Forest Electroscope. I just said electroscope again. Fuck. Why did I say that? This is not working out in my favor now, isn't it? Well, hopefully there's something in there you can at least read. I don't know where the manufacturer date is, but at least I tried. Oh, goodness. Well, that was fun. Let's see. There was one thing I was going to try to do, and I was going to go play a YouTube video through VLC. I was going to see if that was going to work. Just because I was curious to see if it would actually like load a YouTube video at all. Once it gets the oh my god, that font looks horrible. Oh my god, what is with that font? Oh my goodness. Or no, let's do it properly. Gotta get a Linus Tech Tips video. I'm not going to play it through Opera because I have yet to configure the Flash player, and HTML5 streaming video is not supported on this browser, even though it does have basic HTML5 support. It will not play a YouTube video through HTML5. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick a Linus Tech Tips video for our suitable attempted viewing pleasure. Oh, goodness. I know a DOS video player, so if you download this video, you can play it with a DOS video player. I'm not using DOS. This is Windows 98, not DOS. So, thanks. Oh my god, YouTube is suffering on this hardware. Oh my goodness. You know, I can see what's going on. Oh my god, would you hurry up? Ugh. This is going to take forever. Did I not click the videos button or something? I don't have a clue. It's still trying to load the website, apparently. 8-Bit Potato says, about to rip my computer and rebuild it and freshly install Windows 10. Sounds like a plan. Install Windows 98 on it first. Oh, it doesn't have a new video out yet. I gotta wait a grand total of 6 more minutes. Maybe we can, what's a video we can watch here? Let's just do the $40,000 PC killed in action thingamajig. We'll copy the link for that. And then we'll go plug it into VLC and see if it'll actually play it. I don't know. I might have to update the VLC player in order to get that to work. But hey, it's worth a shot. Because if I get YouTube videos to play within VLC to some degree, now that would be cool. And I want to try that for my video. An i5 4690K and 16 gigs of RAM will run Windows 98. It'll run it like that. It'll run it great. Okay, so media. We want to open a network stream. Oh, Visual C++ runtime error. Abnormal program termination. Is that a kernel X thing, or is that just a temporary error? Let me try it again. Nope, that's a VLC thing. I wonder if a newer VLC won't need this anymore. I almost wonder if we download a slightly different VLC version. I wonder if that would work. Let's see here. So you can install up to version 2.2.8. 2.0.6 up to 2.2.8. It says installs fine, but you can't run FLV anymore, and MP4 is rendered with audio only. You have to replace a particular DLL, and another method is changing the thing and change a registry key, and then blah, 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 blah. Kernel X must be enabled. Don't choose other compatibility modes. And some kind of workaround thing and implemented fix and whatnot. I'm running the latest kernel X anyway, so it really wouldn't matter. Anyway, so let's go ahead and see if we can go to oldversion.com. Basically, this is the newer oldapps.com website. I've been finding a hell of a lot of use out of this site. It's got basically everything that I would ever need and more, which is just awesome. Alrighty. So they have newest version of 2.0.5, 64-bit. So I almost wonder if I'm going to have to go to VLC's own FTP directly. Yeah. That's easy enough to do. Just go to Google and do VLC FTP, and then should get the whole release list. There we go. And then they said 2.2.8 is basically the newest we can go. We want Win32. And then we just want the straight exe and save that. There we go. And then we need to go and we need to get msvcr70.dll. So we'll copy, or no, we can't copy the file because I got the YouTube link copied. Because I don't want to lose the, lose the YouTube link because it takes forever to load YouTube. So we need to get msvcr70.dll. And of course, it loads the stupid CenturyLink thing because this doesn't know how to do a freaking Google search. Okay. I have an Asus Z170 motherboard and a 32 gigabyte DDR4 kit of RAM. Bought it for $20, but was water damaged. No CPU. When connected to a power supply, the motherboard seems alive. Well, hey, if you got it working, that's a pretty decent deal there. Not gonna lie. I think that'd be a pretty good deal. So let's see here. You need to download the 32-bit version of this DLL file. Good old Microsoft C runtime DLL. And then they say what you got to do is you got to find the older MSVCR DLL file. But yeah, I mean, this is surprisingly usable on modern day internet. It's by no means secure, and you really don't want to be doing it, but hey, it's doable if you really needed to. All right, so Windows system, and then we need to find msvcr.dll. Of course, it might not even be in here at all. That's a certain possibility. It is not. Is it in System 32? No. Okay, so we might be able to get away with just doing the whole msvcr 70.dll, drop it in here, and then just rename that to just msvcr.dll. Maybe. Oh, msvcrt. Okay. I gotta rename it again. Good thing I checked. Whoops. Okay, it is in here, and Windows doesn't want me renaming it. Okay, so what we need to do then is back to that, and then what we need to do is go into regedit. then what was it under? It was under H key, local machine, system, current control set, and then control, and then session manager, which is on the screen. Session manager. And then it was known DLLs. And then MSV CRT. We need to redirect that to MSV CR70. And then we reboot. I suppose we'll just do it that way. It's easy enough to do. Let's refresh this real quick, actually. MSV CR. Weird. It must be a hidden DLL file. That's what it must be. Ooh, you got a good icon there. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and let this finish doing its thing. It's going to take a while to download, about 6 minutes. Holy crap. But I will say, at least the Moto Z2 Force looks promising with its longevity. If it's lasted about an hour and 17 minutes and it's at 46% still, not bad. Not bad at all. What are we missing out on here in the Discord? Oh, God. Anyway. So, I don't know what else to do in the stream. I was going to go ahead and focus on getting this Longhorn 4008 video created, and then I need to get to editing some video or maybe doing something else with my day. So, I don't know what else I can do. Because I was going to do like a live thing of me recording the actual like Longhorn video. So I don't know if that's something you all want to watch me do, or if I should just focus on getting that video done and leave it as a surprise. Cleaning? Yeah, no. Who wants to watch me clean live? That doesn't quite work out. Not quite. But I got a lot of stuff I got to talk about here with this Longhorn video. The last one I did was 3718. So I got to do 4001, 4002, and 4007. Holy crap. It's going to be one hell of a video. And in addition, I got to do the installation process since it's different from the first two that I did. That's going to be nice. Yeah, it's just a milestone 4 build leaked and blah, 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 blah. I almost wonder if I can go on Beta Archive and download that, but I don't think they'd let me because I don't have FTP access. I think it was Longhorn 4001. Yep. So let's see. It'd be kind of cool if I could get this working, but I don't know. Yeah, there's only one page and 3 posts in that thing anyway. What about longhorn.ms? Huh. Yeah, there's no download link for it. Weird. Very weird. Hope Fallout 76 is better than people are saying and it doesn't become another Elder Scrolls Online. Well, I don't have a modern day console and I don't care to buy it on PC, so kind of is what it is. I have Fallout 4 on my Steam library, but I don't even have it installed. And for that matter, I didn't really play it back when I had it installed on my XW6600. It just, I don't know. It's a good game. I know that it's a good game. It's just that I never really got into it, but Grand Theft Auto 4 finally because I've been back into that game again. I just falling in love with that storyline in that game. It's really solid, and plus my precision down there on the floor can actually play the game with pretty respectable frame rates maxed out, pretty much, give or take, turning down the draw distance settings, of course, and the shadows, and then it plays fine otherwise. So I mean, it's not a bad system. Tends to play the game pretty well. So I don't know. I thought about wanting to do a playthrough, but I think there's probably a bunch of playthroughs already on YouTube of GTA 4. I don't think you need to see another one of me, but I don't know. Could be something fun. But if I were to do a playthrough, I'd probably want to do it all in one go, I think, because I don't necessarily like to do parts because it takes forever. GTA is clickbait. GTA 5 is more certainly clickbait, especially nowadays, man. It never used to be that way. It used to be they actually had a good half decent storyline, and then that was it, and then people played online, and then it just became this huge fapping community. Unbelievably. Although, to be fair, I mean, it does tend to happen a lot. Are you more into racing games? Well, if the force feedback wheel doesn't describe that already, I don't know what does. I haven't played Forza 7 in a little while just because I don't like to deal with all the network problems that Forza 7 has, not to mention all the people who like to rear end you in corners. It gets irritating fast. So it just becomes not fun to play after a while. So I'm kind of letting it simmer down for a bit. We'll see what happens. Um, Yay, loud diesels. Just what I like to listen to. God, I get so freaking tired of listening to the loud diesel trucks flying past our house. I really, really do. Forza 4 is now on Game Pass. Well, I don't have Xbox Live Game Pass. I don't even have Xbox Live Gold because I don't have an Xbox One. So, yeah. I mean, if I were to have Xbox Live, I'd share it with Chris because he has, I think he still has Xbox Live Gold. I don't remember. Probably not at this point, but hey, it doesn't really matter. I'm not one to play online anyway because my internet is so freaking bad that I can't even play online even if I wanted to. You can unsue it on Windows 10, you know. We're gonna have the Dan English tracker thing going on here, I guess. I don't know. He probably doesn't get the joke, but whatever. But it's not really worth my time because, for one thing, I'm barely playing games as it is that require Xbox Live, and I'm not gonna pay the price that they charge for the membership right now because I don't have the money to afford it. So it's not worth my time to be playing online. And besides, most of the games that I play online on PC, anyways, don't require Xbox Live Gold because it's PC. So it's not worth my time or money. If I had an Xbox, that would be different, but I don't, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'll just play my games for online free on PC whenever I feel like, which is not very often. And besides, most of the games I play anyway have their own dedicated launchers, and again, they still play online for free. And I've also played the Forza Horizon 4 demo, and my friend Chris actually owns Forza Horizon 4 on his Xbox One, so I played it on his console, the full version. And so if I want to go play it, I'll just go over to his house and play it because my gamer tag is on his console anyway. He lets me play it. So, I mean, if I wanted to go play it so badly, I would just go over to his house and play it. No sense in spending $60 to get a dedicated thing for my computer when Chris already has it and I can just go over to his house and play it if I want to. Just save $60. And they don't play online anyway. So, I mean, hey, that's another $60 a year saved. Simple as that. Anyway. Call me a cheapskate, I know, but it's just not my thing. All right. So I believe this one you leave the compatibility on, just use kernel X as enabled, and then it should work just fine. Or it completely falls flat on its face because my registry modification was absolutely garbage. Whoops. Well, I'm smart. Let's. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've broke the system. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's see. We're going to view all our hidden files. Where are those located? All right, show all the files. Yeah, I screwed up on my DLL modification. Whoops. Luckily, it's an easy fix. I can just go in and rename the DLL file, and that should fix everything. msvcrt70.dll. Let's try that. Yay, we fixed it. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. Me and my stupidity aside, now we can go ahead and install VLC. There we go. Get your English right, Jordan. Now that I got the right DLL file set. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Oh man, that font just looks horrible. Upgrade VLC. Sure, that sounds good to me. Okay, this is taking forever to install. Not to be unexpected, of course. Hello there, Halifax Polymath. I hope I'm saying your username correctly. All right, well, it launched. That's a good sign. Uh-oh. We have no menus. Oh, and it crashed. Well, that's nice. Oops, VLC Media Player just crashed. Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Oh, man. Try that again. Okay. Now, what I wanted to try was doing the YouTube thing, but let's see if it does it now. YouTube is unable to open the MRL. Check the log for details. I almost wonder if it's because it's got the HTTPS in there. Let's take that out. And it crashes as soon as I tell it to play a YouTube video. Nice. Yeah, as soon as I press play, just boom, crash. Okay, well, it looks like I'm going to need to find a... Oop. There was an error while connecting to the FTP server. Thanks a lot for the help. I don't know whether to take that as sarcasm or what. Thanks a lot for helping improving VLC. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Oh. Freaking loud trucks. And then there goes another one. Flying past the house. Lovely, right? Am I right, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see if we can find ourselves another video to play here. Although, to be fair, what I should actually do is maybe find another like version of Flash Player to install. That could be something I could try. Let me go back to the kernel X. Cannot type with one hand today. Let's see, Adobe Flash Player. I believe they said that more requirements in kernel X are necessary for 11.2 and higher. Interesting. Oh, you had to download a couple other DLL files. Okay, okay. Interesting. Anyways, uh-oh. Patrick's getting a new dog tomorrow. That sounds like fun. Sounds like fun, guys. Sounds like fun. Anyway, I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and call her a day with this, and I'm going to try to see if I can get this stuff working here. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. But appreciate you all coming in to watch the stream. I know it wasn't exactly exciting or fantastic or whatever, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to working on the Longhorn 4008 video. I should probably be working on, and then I'll see if I get this to work. Because if I get the Flash player working, that would be fantastic. But no guarantees, though. I'm gonna have to do some lovely DLL downloading and modifications and such. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So all right, guys, good one.